Hello there, what we're going to do is talk about making tax digital, MTD, also known as MTD. I've got Claire with me, who's our cloud manager. She looks after all MTD offerings by Raffingers firm. What is MTD, making tax digital? So back in April 2019, revenue brought in making tax digital, which means any VAT returns that your company or business does needs to be filed through a software that's got integrated with the HMRC's system. So you have to submit your VAT returns through a software that is authorized by HMRC. That's what MTD back in April. So who had to do this? Any businesses that were VAT registered in UK, regardless of you're a charity, you're an LLP, you are a trust. As long as you are registered for VAT in UK and your turnover is above the VAT threshold, at that point in April 2019, it was 85,000. Your turnover had to be 85,000 to register for VAT. Incidentally, it's that turnover is still the same. The threshold for registering for VAT is still the same, 85,000. So yeah, back in April 2019, if your VAT turnover is over 85,000 and you're registered for VAT, it's mandatory for you to submit your VAT returns through MTD software, making tax digital. April 2022, this year, a few months ago, they expanded it a little bit more, and then what they did was the revenue asked anybody who's VAT registered has to use MTD. VAT returns has to be submitted through making tax digital. Now, what does that mean? So anybody who are VAT registered under the VAT threshold of 85,000 for one reason or another, some businesses register for VAT because they always have a reclaim. So any businesses, if you're VAT registered, regardless of your turnover, had to submit your VAT return through MTD from April 2022. Now, what's going to happen in the next 18 months, 24 months and 36 months? There are new stages coming in, which is what Claire is going to explain to you now. Over to you, Claire.
So the next stages of MTD will start in April 2024 and it's called MTD ITSA. This means that it will be mandatory for self-employed and those with income from property to submit quarterly tax return through a compatible software. So this next stage of MTD will be targeting those sole traders and landlords that are not VAT registered but do have a gross income of £10,000 and over. So we recommend that if you meet this criteria and you're looking to get set up on an MTD software within the next year in order to make the transition as smooth as possible. From April 2025, MTD will then be introduced to partnerships alike. These dates are set and are unlikely to change, so please feel free to get in touch to find out how we plan to help you with your Making Tax digital journey.
So that's what's coming up in April 2024 and April 2025. If you do want to know more about MTD and if you've got any questions, after this presentation, our details will be there. So please do get in touch with us and we'll try and help you. Thank you.